Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, I'm going to watch Thor'S fight at the weekend just gone, and I'm going to give my comments on it. Now, before anyone starts, it's easy to talk smack from the sidelines. Of course, I should have been there fighting for at the weekend. I'll say this, I detached my bicep 8 weeks ago. I'm already back in the ring, I'm already sparring, and I absolutely put it plain and simple, black and white, to the promoter, I would still fight Thor with one arm. And I said it more than one occasion. I understand why I wasn't allowed to. You know, obviously if I fought and banged him and redetached my bicep mid-fight, it would have been a disaster. But the willingness was there. I wanted to fight Thor one-armed, and I believe I can beat Thor one-arm. The last two fights Thor'S had, in my opinion, those fighters were told to hold off, i.e. not go hard on him. And you can see it, you know, they're tickling him up. Every time there's shots lined up or he gets dazed, they back away. So those two fights for me are pointless. You might as well have just had a tickle in his home gym, back at home, and just done a bit of sparring, because that was no benefit. Unless you're in the ring with someone trying to take your head off, there is no experience to be gained there. So it was a bit pointless in my eyes. I must say big props to Devin Lorat. 5 weeks notice he had for this fight. Again, he's getting on a bit. I think he's 47 years old, but he's a world arm wrestling champion, phenomenal person. I've met him in person, I've trained with him. He's a super nice guy. I just want to say big props to him. Massive balls of steel for taking this fight on. 5 weeks training versus 18 months training is a hell of a lot. It's not so much the technical side of things, it's the cardio. Because you've got to be fit to box. I don't care, you can be a runner, you can be a swimmer, you can be whatever you want, but getting in the ring and doing 3-minute rounds is hard, especially when you haven't done any prep for it. I would say, you know, an average Joe would need 6 months training to be able to do 3-minute rounds, and that's still a big ask. So for Devin to do this in 5 weeks, phenomenal. So fair play to Devin. I'm going to watch Thor'S fight now in its entirety. I'm going to watch it right from the beginning of the first round, watch it through, make my comments. My videographer has watched the whole thing in slow motion, and she has done a tally of when punches are landed and who's landed what. So you can watch a fight and you can think people land punches and they don't, and they skim, or maybe they just hit the arm, or they perhaps just hit a shoulder. I can watch this and I'll probably think Devin's landed 20, Thor'S landed 20 punches, but you don't know until you slow everything down. Whatever I see now is what I'm going to comment on, but the real tally will be on the sidelines. She has got Thor landing 9 punches and Devin Lorat landing 5 punches. That's in total throughout the entire fight. 9 punches versus 5. That's not that great, is it, for a full round? You know, and I'd love to know how many punches were thrown as well. So anyway, let's just get stuck into the action and go from the very first round. So here we go. Right, here we are. They just touched gloves. Just backing up. I think the referees giving final signals for the bell. Make sure the judges are ready.
That one fight we've all been waiting for tonight.
And they're off.
The Mountain versus No Limits. Let's go.
Right, Thor straight away rushing to that middle of the centre of the ring, trying to gain that dominance straight away, which is that's what you're meant to be doing. Throwing that jab out, gaining the distance. Oh dear, what's going on here? I think that's more Devin holding on to Thor than Thor holding on to Devin. No punches landed yet. Thor throwing a very sloppy jab. He seems to be straight away without even... Oh dear. A very sloppy backhand, which was countered by a hook. It seems to be very Wilder-like, so he's very Wilder. He's just throwing that hook out, the jab, sorry, keeps throwing it, just trying to line up that backhand, but the backhand's too sloppy. Like, you can see it coming a mile away. I think Devin landed another one then. So that's 2 for Devin, I believe. Oh dear, hooks flying everywhere. Hey? If he caught him then, it must have just been literally a scrape. Why is the referee giving him a standing countdown? I've never seen that in boxing before. That's weird. Anyway, back in. 1 minute down.
I mean, we are talking about 170,
Thor straight back in with that jab.
kilos.
Trying to gauge his distance. Devin very square on. So in a boxing orthodox, left foot forward, left hand forward. And Devin seems to be going like every time he goes up about the rope, he just goes square on, which is very dangerous because you lose your advantages. You lose your miss. I think Thor's only landed 1 or 2 jabs here.
You can definitely see that.
Devon's got a bit of a bloody nose, so he must have been
really nervous right now. You know what I mean? Like everything's just like all over the place, right? I mean, the tense, yeah. Just gotta relax a little bit more. Just gotta relax, calm down.
Go.
I'll go away from that backhand.
Yep.
See, just
everything's stiff.
Sloppy,
Shoulders are
just
stiff.
sloppy. Jab, backhand, jab, backhand.
Head in.
Yeah.
But the backhand's just a push. You can, he sees his arm come up, then it comes through,
But
and
I'm gonna
Devon
tell you
can
this: I'm
dodge
gonna
it every
survive
time.
because I want to take this big man into the later rounds. You know what I mean?
Definitely saw Devon got a good hit in the
I know he's
face
got
then.
the power and the strength to knock me out in the first minute or two.
Yeah.
But if I can take him a little deeper,
See what he's got.
yeah,
He
exactly.
got
And I'll
another
test his
backhand,
win.
and I believe it just skimmed at least.
I
Another
don't
one
think
with a
Devon's
slight
got much
hook.
in him. You can hear
These
him
must say there's a very light
Yeah,
light
yeah.
hits, and these big backhands just aren't connecting.
He's not. He hasn't.
Oh, yeah, I saw a hook. Again, different. I think, oh, that's it. Fight's over.
it. They're
20
calling
seconds to go. I mean, come on. I think Devon Reeves is a bit like, what happened
Winner.
then? Sort of a slight scratch on his head.
Could they at least give him
Bit of a bloody
give him the
nose.
round
I
there?
would have liked to see a
But
little.
again,
for
if
sure,
Thor only
absolutely.
landed
You know,
9
like,
punches,
You know it was going to pan
I mean,
out,
I only saw sort of
but
4, maybe 5 from the eye.
hats off.
But
He
obviously,
had
playing
far
it slow
bigger
motion
jump.
completely
Oh,
different.
absolutely, yeah,
I mean,
for
they
sure.
are a nice cuddle after.
It's just that the prep, you know,
Lovely. Big props to Devon
being
there.
nervous.
You can tell by the end, I think after 2 minutes, you can see his cardio went.
You know, whose first
And when your
fight
cardio
was
goes,
training
his
with
arms
with
dropped,
this.
he had no sort of offense or defense. And again, that's what I was saying earlier, like, unless you've been training for a long time for this, 3 minutes is a long time to be in the ring with someone with that adrenaline going. So I think honestly, I think it was pretty.
Yeah.
You know,
And I think
Thor had the advantage on the skill level, but it wasn't that big a difference. Let's be honest. I mean, 5 weeks training versus 18 months. Come on, that was. I mean, that's nothing to be proud of, is it, on Thor's behalf?
Come on, everybody, make some noise. Give it up.
Yeah, Devon looks fine. Bit of a bloody nose, slight scratch on his forehead.
I know there's someone waiting in the
Yeah, completely fine. Right, well that was it. So, again, not impressed with that, to be honest. I mean, Thor's just doing all the standard stuff. He's trying to hold the centre of the ring. He's moving right, which was what you do against an orthodox fighter, just trying to bring him onto his backhand. Again, that sloppy jab, it just won't wash. That won't wash for me. I think he better rethink his strategy with that, because that's going to cause him a load of problems. He's gauging distance, but he's also helping the other fighter gauge distance. So it's very silly to be doing that. And I saw a lot of shots there that I could have taken, a lot of opportunities. Anyway, again, it's easy to talk smack from the sidelines. I'm sat here with a bust up arm, so fair play. Fair play to Devon, fair play to Thor for taking the fight, because end of the day, Devon was an unknown, could have been phenomenal. My message to the Thor, like, keep doing what you're doing, mate, because it's absolute dog. I can promise you. In fact, I absolutely believe 100% I'm going to win our fight when we meet. So I don't know what to say really, but it's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. 18 months training, and you didn't look much better than a guy that's had 5 weeks training. I will say this, I've put 0 footage out. I've put out what I want you guys to see, what I want Thor to see. It's not even a fraction of what I've actually been doing. Even now, I'm sparring 3-4 times a week with lots of bag work and stuff. This arms is just coming back into action. So I'm just getting those hooks sort of firing again without any pain in my bicep. But it's going to take some time for me to get back up to full sort of fight readiness using 2 arms. I've got some spars lined up in the next 3 weeks against some decent boxers. So it'd be good for me to test myself on the back of the injury. Oh, hang on, is he calling me out here?
Yeah, I know Anthony is sitting home, you know, chilling in the sofa with his popcorn and cola. You know, enjoy your life, buddy. I'm gonna knock you out soon.
It hurt my feelings. Fucking Alpha, you are the worst shit talker I've ever seen or heard in my life. Is that all you got? Sitting at home with your popcorn and cola. Enjoy your life because it's going to end soon. Wow. You know this. You're in for a big surprise when we do the press conferences and everything. Leave it at that before I say too much. Thor, I'm coming for you, mate. After just seeing this, I'm definitely going to be having some better sleep at night after seeing that, that's for sure. Confidence is through the roof. So good luck, I'll see you in the ring. Everybody else, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Big love, the Beast.